Hello, and welcome to Cattle Basics. Yummy. So tender and juicy. Oh my. Apologies, I am a fox after all. When it comes to cows, the stakes are high, and here's some important terms for you to learn. I wrote them in poetry for you. Bulls are males and have everything intact. Steers are bulls, except genitalia lacked. A cow is a female with one calf or more, and a heifer is a cow who has yet to score. Is a cattle crush like fruit crush except meatier? Of course not. A cattle crush is a vital piece of cattle management. You must be very careful around them though, as they come with lots of swinging parts that cows kick at you. To operate the cattle crush, trap the cow around the neck with the front gate handle as the animal moves through. You may need to be quite quick with this, as they move fast. Be decisive when operating though, as a premature closing could give your cow a concussion, and late action could cause shoulder damage. Try to move the cow through the crush as quickly as possible to reduce the stress of the animal. The cattle crush is useful for getting up close and personal with your cow, for procedures such as veterinary checks which would be impossible to perform within the context of a herd. I'm watching you. Are you learning? I thought so. The mouth check. Meet Nikki. Nikki is going to show us how to perform a mouth check. How's it going, Nikki? Mouth checks can provide information that could be indicative of underlying health issues. How do we do a mouth check, you ask? Well, if you were paying attention, you would observe Nikki's back to the crush. By reaching over the snout and filling the gap between the incisors and the molars, you can insert your fingers, tickle the palate, and grab hold of the tongue. Some things to look for in the mouth health of cattle could be smelly breath, thick mucus, sunburn, or cancer on the nose. You can also check the age of an animal, as 2 adult teeth emerge approximately every 18 months. The younger the fresher the meat, I always say. Making your cow urinate. Testing the content of your cow's urine can lead to you being made aware of health concerns for your herd, which could be related to diet or parasites, for example. Taking a midstream sample, like the one Nikki is taking here, can also deduce whether or not a cow is pregnant. To make a cow urinate, simply hold a collecting vessel under the vulva and stimulate by rubbing your hand gently beneath the vulva. Techniques such as this save farmers time and money, as they can systematically know which cows require more feed, and they cut losses that problems such as parasites would otherwise cause. Furthermore, artificial insemination cuts production by meaning farmers do not have to support a top quality bull, which is good for me, as a surprise goring is not something I look forward to when I go out for ribs. Restraining a cow, as Nikki is about to show, is quite easy when the cow is already in the crush. First, place a halter on the cow attached to a long rope. Then, pull the rope tight against the crush and loop it around the side, leading it across the side gate, then up, down, through the bars, and then up, through, down, loop, and then tie. Come on, Nikki. There we go. Clever girl. Restraining cattle is handy when up close and personal procedures need to be performed, such as eye care or internal drenching. At the end of this video, you should be able to understand how a cattle crush works, perform basic mouth checks on your cattle, obtain a urine sample, and rope up a cow or heifer in a restraint in the crush. I have been your host, The Fox. Join us next time where we discuss more techniques in animal management. Please remember to like and subscribe so that you can stay up to date with all the animal husbandry practices that you might